Forgiveness is at the heart of the Bible, but what does it really mean? In the beginning, humanity sinned, broke our relationship with God. Adam and Eve sinned by disobeying the commandment that God gave them, to not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, thus causing mankind to be separate from God and fall underneath the curse of sin. But instead of abandoning us, God set a plan in motion to restore us. Throughout history, we see God's ever-merciful personality coming forth and being a factor between him and his creation. In Exodus, after the Israelites sin against God, he says this to Moses in chapter 34, verse 6. The Lord, a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. See, even though God had every right to abandon the Israelites and mankind, in general, he did not. The penalty for sin is death. That's the curse and punishment we all face due to the fall. So how is God able to forgive us if we're deserving of eternal separation, as evil is not welcomed in the sight of God? Well, you see, God is just in that. He does not tolerate sin. Evil will not go unpunished. But that's where Jesus comes in. Jesus came down as the ultimate pardon for mankind. His death meant grace for us humans. By his bloodshed, we were able to become reconciled to God. When he came down to earth, he was teaching radical forgiveness. Matthew 6:14 says, "For if you forgive others for their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you." He was teaching what the Father was demonstrating ages ago. Jesus was showing that forgiveness was not merely a word, but it was also an action. It was essential. How does one forgive, you may ask? Forgiveness is not pretending that the hurt does not exist. It's being honest about what happened. When Christ was nailed to the stake, the pain he was going through was very real. Yet he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do."